What's up, everybody? Uncle Mad. Nissan Stadium. Titans Raiders. This is gonna be a long day. Money bag, yo. This is the most exciting part of the game right here. This season, it's new. Might be the only good player we got left. Let's go. Big win for the Blue Raiders yesterday. Don't know if that'll translate here.
Let's hear it for the Nolan team.
Woo! I don't know if the kids should have been trusted with a sword, but good on them. Probably our only positive play today. I'm going to predict we're going to score a touchdown on this drive because our opening scripted drives have been a lot better than anything else we've done. First down run to our weak side offensive line. Who saw that coming? Ooh, Dippin' Dots. Uh-oh. That wasn't the best idea. Wide open. There it is. Let's go! Touchdown, Titans! Squared. Darren Waller in motion. He's the guy to watch for me. Called it. Not a touchdown though. Let's go! Trying to find him. Oh! Incomplete! We're gonna go. Here comes the kicker. Big stop to start the game right there by the D. Here we go. Big second drive here. Actually looking confident. Get in there! Yes! Woo! Let's go! Today we are trying the Q-Babies Truman Swiss Burger, the burger of the game. Alright, here is the burger of the game, the Truman Swiss. I gotta say, this looks pretty dadgum good. Let's see how it tastes. Bon appetit. That's a very good burger. Good job, you babies. That's a very good burger. Burger of the game might be the new spot.
17 looking strong.
24-3 at halftime.
Titans
Second half score, they're falling apart
as
though,
well.
so
Titans
a lot of football left to play.
for the aristocrat advance, the Tennessee
Woo!
Tennessee Titans fans, I've got one question for you. Are you ready for the show?
Yeah!
I'm coming to this year. Jeremiah Mensa, Joshua Cox, Curtis Olave, and Trump.
get it. Two-point conversion coming up. Should be this hard. Should be this difficult. All right, hope's not gone yet. We still got an onside kick coming for the Raiders. All right. Oh, Austin Hooper easy get it. Thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. So we're back home after the game. Big win for the Titans, 24-22 over the Raiders. Getting the first win of the season on the board. Wasn't pretty. There's still some major issues with this team, but sometimes you just got to get that first win to get things rolling. Let's hope this can start something for the Titans, give them a little confidence, give them a little momentum. Good things we saw today. Derrick Henry is looking more like the Derrick Henry we saw pre-injury last season. I liked it. They worked him into the passing game more. I think that was just an idea to get him more touches, maybe in space, and stop trying to like just smash him into the back of the bad offensive line we have going. The offensive line was not as bad today. They had some issues from time to time, but much better performance from them too. Offense in general in the first half was great. I mean, it went beyond just, we've looked good in that first drive, that first scripted series going forward. This time we put a whole good half together. Second half of games, still a major problem. We just, particularly on the offensive side of the ball, cannot do anything in the second half of games. Wild stat I saw online, we've been outscored 70-7 in the second halves this season. That's incredible. That's unbelievable. And for a lot of reasons, you can say Titans didn't so much win the game today as the Raiders lost it. They got deep into Titans territory multiple times, settled for field goals, threw an interception in the end zone. Just, they weren't able to put as many points on the board as they needed to win this game today. The Titans defense tightened up when they had to keep them kicking field goals and not giving up touchdowns as much. Offense just could not get anything going in the second half at all. It's shocking how badly we have gone off a cliff in the second half of games this season. And that's something Todd Downing was the hot name to blame. I still don't, think he's long-term going to be capable of creating the level of success we'd like to see from the team. But like I said, first half offense today was pretty good. But across the board, the coaching staff has to figure out what it is they are doing at halftime to where 3 games in a row now, the opposing team has come out, figured some things out, and just completely took the game over in the second half, and we've had no answers. And, once again, it's easier said than done, but I mean, the one that stuck out to me that was just like, I don't know what we're doing is the Terrence Mitchell situation today. Signed him like 2-3 days ago off the street, basically. And now he's starting over Caleb Farley, our first-round pick from a year ago, which Caleb Farley's been bad all season long. No surprise to see him getting benched or see him getting worked out of the lineup as much, but to throw a guy off the street with barely any practice time in there over him is probably not the best idea for the coaching staff, but B, says a lot about what they think of Caleb Farley right now, which is not good for him, not good for the team in general, but Terrence Mitchell got cooked and beat and destroyed all day long, and we never made any kind of adjustment to correct that, to protect him, to help him. I think a lot of it was we were shading a lot of the extra coverage to keep Devontae Adams and Waller from beating us, which, smart thinking. They're the biggest weapons that were on the field, but at some point in time when you have that big of an issue, you need to try something different, and we just never did. We just kept leaving him on an island to go one-on-one with Cole, and he got beat every single time. It's very similar to what happened with Diggs last week, where we just never adjusted, never really tried to do anything to fix a leak, so to speak. So coaching issues need to get sorted out, whatever it is. I don't know if we're just, what the ideas we have coming in the second half just aren't working, or if we're just going too conservative once we get a lead, if we're, I don't know. But 3 straight games the second half, we've gotten out-coached and should have lost all 3 games realistically, but did what we had to do to get over the line today to get the win. Don't want to be too negative about it because it feels good to finally get a win, to finally get off the schneid. Wild day for the AFC South today, because one of the big issues the Titans, as well as our fellow AFC South teams, had this season was we're paired up with the AFC West for matchups this year, and everybody was looking at all the free agents and trades and things that happened to improve the AFC West teams, and it was going to be a problem for us to have to play those teams. And today, the AFC South had 3 head-to-head matchups with AFC West, won all 3. Titans beat the Raiders. Colts beat the Chiefs, maybe the most surprising result of the day. And the Jaguars smashed the Chargers. I'm not as surprised by that one. I'm surprised they beat them so badly, but I kind of think the Chargers have gotten way too much hype this offseason. I don't know if like it's people want to pump up an LA team, get another LA team on the map the way the Rams did last year or what, but there's no point in the season have I thought the Chargers were like anywhere near the hype they were getting. Like, Herbert's got some talent. He's a really special quarterback. He's got a potential to be really good. But I kind of get those Mariota vibes from him where he's a little too loosey-goosey, a little too, I don't know, he has this weird, I don't know, there's a weird vibe about him that I don't associate with the elite of the elite quarterbacks in football. But I could be totally wrong on them, and he's only in his 2nd year, so we'll play them later season. He'll probably throw for like 575 yards, and they'll smash us. But I think their coach is kind of dumb. I think their defense isn't as good as a lot of people said. Like, Khalil Mack was a big signing, but he's like, when was the last time he had like a big dominant season? He's still a factor, but I mean, I don't think he's as big of a deal as people made him out to be. I don't know. I shouldn't talk too much about a team we still have to play because it'll come back to bite me. But Jaguars got a good win, did what they had to do, knocked the stuffing out of the team. It's not that surprising that you've got an actual competent head coach now, that your team is going to be better in Jacksonville. So it's going to be interesting. I don't think the AFC South is quite as bad as we all thought it was. It's still bad. It's not, you know, anything to write home about, but getting 3 wins over all the AFC West teams that are supposed to be the top teams in the league, step in the right direction. Didn't really get to watch much of the Colts game, so I don't even really know what happened there, so I can't really speak to that. But to go from getting smashed by the Jaguars last week to beating the Chiefs, maybe it's starting to all trickle down and start to show us evidence that maybe Jacksonville's really good. I hope not. I certainly hope not. But we'll see. More games to come. Next week, we go to Indianapolis, so we'll get a first-hand view of what's going on up there. If we can get to 2-2 with a win over the Colts next week, the season will very quickly feel a lot different than it has so far. But like I said, major issues that still need to be sorted out. We sort of won the game today in spite of ourselves, so lots to still work on. The injuries continue to pile up. It's just, I don't know what they do over at Baptist Sports Park, but we have to be like, last year we obviously set some records, but I mean, just over the culmination of like the last 3 to 4 years, we have to be like on some kind of crazy trend for injuries in this kind of period of time. And it makes me wonder, like, there has to be more to it than we're just unlucky. You can't go through that many injuries and just be unlucky. There has to be something in the way we prepare the players, the way that the training staff works with them, the nutritionist, something's off with something, because you don't have as many injuries as we have without there being some sort of underlying issue. And I'm not smart enough to know what that is. I'll hand up. But I can tell you, after like 3 to 4 years of being one of the most injured teams in the league, that's a systematic problem. Not just, we're just not that snake, but that's just not possible. I don't know. Titans win. Big victory, big game, fun day. Hopefully more to come. Tighten up. Subscribe to the channel because that's where you'll see future videos from all the games we go to this season. One more Nashville SC game coming up before we wrap that. They've announced some cool stuff. It's going to be Fan Appreciation Night, so that should be exciting to see some of the nice treats they give the fans, but that'll be coming up shortly on the vlog. Subscribe and turn the bell on for notifications. Once again, tighten up.